Hello there, welcome back to another episode of my OpenTTD Challenge series. In the last episode we expanded the main coal line, or the main industrial line, with another coal line that is supplying into that line. And today we need to fix the problem on the other side, and that is the iron ore. The iron ore at the moment isn't going with every train back to the steel mill, because we don't have a full load for every train that is going there. And that is because the iron ore mines are not producing as much as they should as of yet. So what we are going to do first of all is we are going to remove some trains on the old iron ore mines, and this hopefully will up the production quite a bit in a relative short amount of time. So that is what I'm doing right here. I'm just sending the extra trains towards the depot and let them wait right there, because we can use them later on again. So just send them to the depot and have one train waiting at the station. Alright, so that are all the trains that we can miss, and they are now waiting at the depots. Next step is we need more iron ore mines. So let's open the map and see where there are some more iron ore mines. So only show industries, and if we hover on the iron ore we can see them highlighted. And here's an interesting area. We have several options right here, but we are gonna leave these two for now and focus on this one. So let's see where we need to tie this into the main line. And then let's build the track, and we are going to do that in a time lapse. We need to stop the time lapse for a bit because we have a new ship available. Let's accept this one and immediately replace it. Stop replacing this one. Passenger ships we already looked at in the last episode. So this new one is bigger, faster and cheaper to run, but the reliability is awful, so we are gonna replace only old ships. With that done, let's get back to the last part of the time lapse. So that is two trains now in, and while looking at the map previously I thought I saw a station which doesn't have an iron ore mine with it anymore. Yeah, see, here we go. These trains are now doomed for perpetual loading and not going anywhere. So we need to send a full one back to the station to unload the iron ore, so we can actually use it, and we can send the other one towards the depot. Okay, so perhaps we have another iron ore mine in the neighborhood that we can use instead of the old one. And otherwise we need to remove the whole line. But first let's go back to the last line we did, because I think I made a little bit of a mistake of using too big of a train. And yes, they are too big. This was stupid. Okay, so why can't you find the local depot? It's right there. How about you? Can you find it? Why not? And they are not oh, they are held back by one-way signs, so the train cannot go anywhere. Okay, so I will fix this and we'll be back in a second. Alright, so those are fixed, and we just now need to remove the temporary tracks and depots because they couldn't find it. And that is because, well, I forgot to put extra depots along the line, so we need to do that next. Right, so that one is done as well. They are now loading right here. And What else do we have? I think we're gonna leave it with this one for now. Let's take a look at the trains. That is done. Because we have some new ones, electric ones. Reliability is higher. We are going to switch to the SH40. However, before we do that, we need to electrify the railways. We can do this with convert or upgrade. So we need to start by selecting the track, and well, it upgrades, it puts the lines on top of it. And the old trains can still run on the same piece of railway in this case, because the railway itself doesn't change, just overhead lines. Trouble with this is we need to do every single bit, because if there is one tile not done, then the train just won't go there, because it needs the lines above, electric lines. While we are here, we can look at the production of the iron ore mines. For this one, the production isn't going up, and for this one it isn't either. Alright, so let's leave it. It will take some more time probably. Let's go back to converting all the lines to electric. I'm not sure if I did this part. Apparently I did. Alright, so let's continue with the rest. And this is gonna take a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna zoom out, and it probably doesn't look that great on video, but this is the fastest way to do it, with whole chunks at once. So I will continue doing this, and we will be back when this is nearly done. Right, we can see in details right here, we can see which kind of track we have. So we still have 6,300 normal railway pieces, and that is this big line, of course, right somewhere here. Right here. This also needs converting. And 0 left. So we now converted all train tracks to electric railway. Or electrified railways, I must say. Signals and all stuff will be stays the same. It just puts the overhead lines on each railway. Now what we can do is, if we start replacing vehicles with this one, we can do this immediately. Then they can drive, and we have better traction, better speed. We need to take a look at the wagons as well, because there might be some new ones. And the gallery car. This one has 160 passengers and speed of 140. This has higher speed, but less passengers. We are going for the higher speed. Mail coach. 160, 108, so that's the maximum already. Right, so the goods trains, they are not full at the slightest. So this one is still producing every month, so that is good. We need to take more goods to this station. So we're probably gonna need more farms. So let's take a look at the map if we have something nearby. Disable all farms, which are, well, not that far away. How's the production? 32. Livestock is pretty low. Livestock is, well, nice. Yeah, let's take this one. We are on electrified. Yes, we are. So let's speed this up until this is done. So that one is tied in as well. This produces goods as well. And we have some oil fields right here. Do we have... Here is one refinery. Let's check the map for refineries. One refinery on rigs. Okay, so this is the closest one. Okay, so that's a little bit far away to also transfer the goods to the station. So the better idea would probably be to place a refinery next to the factory that we have near the station, and then just transport all the oil right there, and the goods will go to the station automatically. Alright, so that is the refinery placed. There's no going back now. Question is, are we going to transport the oil via a boat or via train? In this case, I think we're better off doing it via train, because then we can scale the amount that we are going to transport. And with the boat we are stuck with one set amount. Let's put down all the stations and let's do it in another time lapse. Ooh, this might be for us. Oh dear. Okay, so we lost a little bit of a track here. Can we just rebuild that? We can. Alright, so these catastrophic events can, well, cost you a lot of money and a whole lot of trouble. We can also check the production on the mines at the moment. And this production is going up again. And this production will plummet probably because of the cave-in, I suppose. While we're here, let's check this one out. This is still quite a lot. Let's also quickly check the main station. Do we have waiting right here? We do. Ooh, okay. And we have 2 trains incoming. Let's send 4 back on track. Right, where were we? We were on this side, fixing this. And again we come to the issue with the steel trains, that they're probably too long. So we want to make them smaller and have more trains. So we have multiple trains picking up goods, especially now with this one here. Right, so the trains for the steel are now here. Depot, depot, and new depot as well. And once this one has unloaded, then we can send that one to the depot as well. There is quite a lot of steel waiting, which is normal because we have been transporting the iron ore here and we haven't been picking up any of the steel. Which, as you can see, is also disappearing, which is a shame, but well, we cannot do that much about that. We set that conditional order. However, the trains, if they skip this station right here, they cannot go to here directly. So we need to amend that. And let's do this. And is that this one? Hey, we are missing a signal here. They shouldn't go this way because they should always have goods with them, but you never know. Like this one here doesn't. Oh, it does. Oh, these have as well, yeah, but not much. Okay, so the first in is already tied, and now we need to do the second one, but we need to remove some of the track or move some of the track. And we just go past and hopefully in one straight line down and don't hit the signal. There's a signal in the way and there's a signal in the way. There shouldn't be a signal here, right? And this is now just a mess how this goes, but let's just make sure that the trains now do what they need to do and we can rebuild this later if needed. If it just works, it works, and it's fine. What we are going to do is we are going to grab this iron ore right here and transporting it to the steel mill. We are doing that via trams. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And we can just do a separate station, that doesn't matter. There we go. Depot on that side, depot on this side. And we can go for iron ore. And, oh, no, not that one. This one. Put it in a group for iron ore. And then we can clone it 3 times, so we have 4, and send it on its way. And that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like so we can spread this video around and help the channel grow. That is it from me. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.